Hey guys, man, I look rough. Probably should have done this before start the camera. Anyhow, you know me, unedited, uncutted, um, fidgeting. So I've had, what the hell are you doing, man? There you go. Gotta get the eyebrow line. Anywho, um, so it is Tuesday. 2 days since our last show. Where's the camera's right here? Anyway, sorry, squirrel. Something that's been on my mind since like the show. So we all know what the trade up challenge is. It started as something cool for the kids, and the kids will go around with their little common card or whatever and trade up. And here lately, though, I feel like it's gotten out of hand and it's ruined it for all the kids, all of the people have. Me and Amy have decided since day one to not be in part of any trade up challenge across the board. Just cause first of all, it ain't like we're made of money, and second of all, if you do for one, you have to do for all, So I ain't going to sit there and pick and choose who I'm going to trade up with and who I'm not going to trade up with, because if you've been at any show, you're going to get a lot of people to ask you, adults and kids, and the adults is the mind blowing part. Like, ma'am or sir, you're a grown adult with a job. Why are you doing this? You ruin it. If no vendor ever did a trade up challenge, totally understand, because adults have ruined it for the kids. But what brought this up was there's this woman, and I saw her walk in Sunday morning with two kids. She looked young. I will give her this. She looked young. She was short. She had been like 5 foot, maybe 4'11", maybe 5'1". I don't know. I didn't measure. I'm just saying she was short. But she walked in with two kids, and the body language on her and the two kids, like, I am 95% certain that she was their mama, and the kids were like 7 and like 4. But she did look young. But if I had to guess from, me thinking those were her kids, the way she walked around, and just before, like, she didn't know I even saw her. Excuse me, sorry, allergies been building up. But I would say she's like 26. That's my guess. Could be older, could be younger, but I'm betting I'm close. Anywho, she came around twice on Sunday asking if we were doing the trade up challenge. She didn't have no vendor badge on, not just, asking if we were doing. Yeah, of course, we say no, man. Kids, when they come and ask, and you will be surprised how many times the same kid will come to your table and ask, like, bro, I just told you no 30 minutes ago. It's still not, like the same time. So, but the first time they come, we'll say, no, we're not participating in any trade up challenge, but you can have a free card from our dollar binder over here. And, they'll go and pick a card out and add it with their free one to go trade up somewhere else. But anyway, this woman, she came by and asked, told her no. And then an hour or so later, she came by and asked again, told her no. Then she asked Amy. Amy also told her no. And about an hour or so before the show was, and I walked around to see what stuff I could buy. And I ended up buying a couple Stellar Crown booster boxes. I bought a Paldea Evolve ETB. I bought some things to sell. Got them, I felt like, pretty good deals. Anyway, I want you to see this woman, her two kids. And now she has on a vendor badge. And she is set up at a booth, at a table, selling. I just walked straight up to her. So what all did you get from your trade-up challenge? Oh, I got these packs over here, and I got this slab, and she's pointing at stuff on her table with a price tag. She is selling the trade up challenge. She went around, acted like a customer, acted like a kid. I mean, because she was short, and when she came asking, she like had a whole different tone than when she was at the booth. Like, she knows she was playing the game, and she got trade up challenge to some sealed product somehow, and now she's at her table selling them. And what's so crazy? She's selling at higher prices than what I'm asking for at my table. But whatever. I mean, I feel like I was more reasonably priced vendors there. A lot of people up front were higher than us, and but unfortunately, a lot of people ran out of money before they made it to us. So there's that. Except for Cody, maybe he did run out of money because he stole. Anywho, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah, so that kind of messed me up. So I walked up to her and I asked her that, and she told me, and I said, "Well, damn, I guess I should have walked around with a trade up challenge." And the look on her face was like, she couldn't believe I said that. And then she said, "Yeah, he got most of it," pointing to her kid. I said, "Yeah, I bet he did." And she was like, "Yeah, it's hard to tell a kid no. Nobody can tell him no." And I'm thinking, yeah, I've told him no all weekend, but she's messed up. She's sending out her kids to go do the trade up challenge so they can sit there and buy and get more stuff to sell. I mean, as a vendor to vendor type thing, that's messed up. It's one thing if I'm buying from you and I'm giving you, 80, 85% because you want to get out of it, and I'm planning on making 10% or something. It's something else if you come around acting like a trade up challenge and you're acting like a kid and you want us to help give you free stuff. And then you go sit down at your booth 3 rows up and then you put a price tag on. Now you're selling it as it was yours. I mean, I guess it is because it was given to you, but still messed up the way you got it and then pre-test. And I don't know. It's bothering me. I don't really know what videos to put on here. Other than our date night videos. So yeah, just want to let y'all know. Anyway, video sponsored by Jab Corner Store on eBay.com and TCG Player. Actually sold a couple cards today, so I'm getting ready to go pack those up. Y'all let us know, or let me know what other type of stuff you want to see. Anyway, next show this weekend we're going out of state to Ohio. We are going to bury Amy's grandmother's ashes. That's going to be a 8-hour drive. The Escalade does not have cruise control because the sensor is messed up. So it's going to be 8 hours of me keeping my foot on the gas and either flying like a bat out of hell or going 10 below the speed limit before I realize I'm going. So, because your foot's going to go on and off, but whatever. It is what it is. I tried getting her to take the Tahoe because Tahoe's cruise control works, but apparently there's not enough room. Anyway. Bye, guys. Peace.